Sharing God's Secrets, Daily Devotion by Brother Bhakt Singh, The Secrets of Recovery, 25th May. All this said David, the Lord made me understand in writing by his hand upon me even all the works of this pattern. 1 Chronicle 28 chapter 19th verse. In 2nd Chronicles 3rd chapter 1st verse, we read that it was the very same place which later became the site of the temple, and out of the terrible loss to David and the nation, God gave not only forgiveness and full recovery but much more beside. God gave to David a heavenly pattern of the temple to be built later on by Solomon, David's son, who carried out all the instructions given by David, his father. He built the temple, and when the work was finished and the temple was complete, Solomon offered sacrifices in the temple. That was the happiest day for the whole nation. All the loss of so many centuries had been recovered. They saw God's glory, and God came and lived among them. He could speak to them from between the cherubim in the temple, and all nations had to come and bow before Solomon. They had incurred great losses as a nation, terrible losses. But now the story was changed. Now they were God's people, and God was with them in His full glory. Now there was a real recovery, and they could truly be called God's people. In Zion, the Lord brought David to the site of the temple. God brought David to the place where he was fully freed from human wisdom, where he was totally broken and emptied of all chaff, and then revealed to him the site of the temple. When the work was complete, God's fire came down and His glory filled the place. God began to speak and to speak plainly. That is Zion, the real Zion, where God reigns in every heart and in every church according to the heavenly plan. It is through Zion that He shows His wisdom and power, and there only can we see God's fullness and glory.